Hey guys, this is Coach JC. Today we are going to be going over our novice competition parent meeting. So during this meeting, we will be going over all the information that you will need to know leading up to our two competitions, and then as well as the information you'll need to know about the two competitions and what your days will look like. So please make sure that you are listening and reading to make sure you are as prepared as possible. So the first thing we're going to go over is our schedules. Our two dates for our competition for novice are February 8th and March 22nd. Preliminary schedules are released 2 weeks prior to these events. So when I receive these from the event companies, I will communicate that with you as soon as possible. Detailed performance schedules actually don't come out until the week of events. So we won't know their actual compete time until the week of. Again, as soon as I get that, I will be sending it out to you guys to make sure that you can plan properly. But for now, you need to be blocking out the entire day of February 8th as well as the entire day of March 22nd. This is just to ensure that you don't have any conflicts because remember, at the bottom, all performances are mandatory. This is what the girls are preparing for. So please, please, please make sure that you are blocking out your entire day so you don't have any schedule conflicts. Okay, so at the event, our girls will be performing on stage for a score. As most of you know, novice teams do not compete against other teams. We do compete for a score, though. So there's 3 different score tiers, and you can kind of think of these as grades at school. So outstanding would be like a C, excellent would be a B, and superior would be an A. So obviously our goal is always to get superior. However, we don't stress this too much to the girls because we want them to have a great time at awards. So just so you know what to look out for, after the first competition, we will break down the scores we received and why we received them. So I will be doing a breakdown of that and sending it out to you, as well as going over it with the girls at their practice. So it's always the goal to improve our score at the second competition, but that doesn't mean we can't get superior at both events. So that is how our scoring works. All right, as far as what to expect on actual competition day, I just want you guys to be prepared. If you have never done this before, welcome to a whole new world. There is nothing like a cheerleading competition, so be prepared for something new and exciting. Competitions are loud, crowded, long, and expensive. And did I mention loud? Yeah, they can be very loud. So please prepare accordingly and expect to be at both of those events for 3 to 6 hours. Yes, as of now, you want to block out the entire day, but when we actually get those schedules, just remember that you will be there for a decent amount of time. I also, for competition days, highly encourage getting a cheer bag. It doesn't have to be one of ours, but we do have sparkly branded book bags in our office for sale if you would like to get one. So get one of these bags to designate a place for all of your child's competition items, like their uniform, their bow, their makeup, their shoes, their socks, all of the things that they're going to need because you don't want to lose them. Kelsey and I don't always have extras of everything. And please remember that extra items do cost money. So please keep it all organized so you know where all of your items are. Speaking of money, at competitions, what do you have to pay for as a parent? So, admission for any spectators is something that you're going to have to pay for. And these prices do vary. I've seen them go from $15 anywhere to $40. So, that information will come out about 2 weeks before that event. And again, I will be communicating that with you. But athletes do get in for free. So, obviously, your novice athlete is getting in for free. And if you have any siblings or younger cousins or friends that are coming and you want them to look like an athlete, just reach out to us. We have some old uniforms for purchase as well as some warm-ups, some items that will help them look like a cheerleader to help you out with those admission costs. And if you have any other people coming to watch your girl on stage, please remind them that these events do run on time with their schedule and sometimes even early. So it's very, very important that they get there early. Our teams only have a minute and a half routines, so Please don't let them be late so that they don't miss out on their exciting performance. Speaking of the information that you'll be sent out 2 weeks before, I will be giving you a very detailed information packet prior to both of these events. This is not the same information that you're getting in this meeting, but it is more so about the events. So these packets have everything that you'll need to know about the specific event, like location, parking, event costs, arrival times, competition times. So please make sure that you're reading those. Again, finalized schedules will be emailed to you as soon as I receive them. Competition companies do not finalize the schedule until the week of. It's usually on about Wednesday or Thursday. So I will be communicating that to you. We do try and think of every question you might have about these events. So rewatch this meeting as needed. And again, read those packets that we give out. It's usually got the answer to your question. Okay, so competition day timeline, what it's going to look like for you. Please remember to get ready at home. Leave the house with uniform, cheer shoes, cheer bag, warm-ups, and bow in hair. Their makeup needs to be on. The only thing that they don't have to arrive in is their lipstick in case they need to eat something, but everything else needs to be ready to go. Arrive to the venue before the time that is listed as your meet time. Meet time means meeting with the coaches and being ready to go. So allow yourself plenty of time to park. Again, we want to make sure that we are all as stress-free as possible. So be on time, and being on time is being early. Okay, so after arrival, athletes will remove their warm-ups and take pictures with their team. They'll say goodbye to you, lots of hugs and kisses and good lucks, and then they will be off with their coaches. During that time, parents head into the arena, and you're going to want to listen for the announcer. You're going to go to priority viewing for your girls' performance. So you're going to be listening for them to say, on deck, Douglasville Cheer Stars, and then you need to be ready to go. Please, when your athlete is on stage, be loud for them. Please don't try and distract them, but be loud for them. After their performance, you're going to head to the right of the stage. So if you're looking at the stage, look to the right, and that's where the girls will be going off the stage. You're going to head that way, let the girls have a moment with their coaches and with their teammates to either watch their video or give hugs or have a conversation, and then they will be released to you. Your athlete is your responsibility for that little bit of time in between their performance and their actual awards. Our coaches do have other teams to get to, so please make sure you are there ready to pick up your athlete and congratulate them. Coaches and athletes are the only people allowed on stage for the awards. We will have a meetup spot for after awards where you can take pictures and pick up your athlete. You are free to leave after this, so after awards are over, your day is done. So looking at this entire timeline, it's a lot to remember. So please, please, please remember that a calm cheerleader is a happy cheerleader, and a happy cheerleader is going to end up being a focused cheerleader. So please prioritize your punctuality to both events. My biggest piece of advice is that if you, like a lot of us, run late to things, just remind yourself everything is 30 minutes prior to what we actually have it listed so that you can be early for things and not just on time. Okay, so next we're going to go over makeup. So first I want to say why cheerleaders wear makeup. Now, they don't get scored on what their makeup looks like, of course, but they do get scored on what their facial expressions look like and how excited they are. And the makeup does help them on stage because there are bright lights and the judges are kind of far away. So, your makeup kit that will be sent home with your child at practice includes a custom face glitter, and it also includes their lipstick. So, both of those items are required for competitions. Some optional makeup items that you might want to purchase and apply to your child are black eyeliner, black mascara, face foundation or concealer, blush, natural eyeshadow. If you are going to do eyeshadow, please make sure that it's natural. Again, all of those items are optional, but I definitely highly recommend mascara for older athletes. A detailed makeup tutorial will be sent out to you prior to our dress rehearsal on February 1st. So please make sure that you are practicing and watching that video so that you know how to do your child's makeup. Okay, so next is hair. Hair needs to be in a single high ponytail without flyaways. So, flyaways are just any extra pieces that would be sticking out around their head. Braids are absolutely okay. It is not mandatory to put heat on your child's hair, but it is mandatory to have neat hair. We want to make sure that everybody is uniform and looks professional and clean and ready to go. We don't ever want them to look like they did it themselves or that they just rolled out of bed. So, neat hair, mandatory. Competition bows are mandatory, and please remember that if you lose it, replacement bows are expensive, so please keep up with it. Please be mindful of any hairstyle that will add extra weight to your athlete's head. Beads and other hair accessories are not permitted, and that's just for safety reasons. So, no beads, no other hair accessories. Athletes with hair that does not touch their collarbone, in the top right corner, you can see a half up, half down style ponytail. That is absolutely okay for girls with shorter hair. Any athletes with extremely long hair might be asked to put it in a bun. That's just for safety. But I will give you that feedback at our dress rehearsal Saturday, February 1st, so that you can plan accordingly for the next weekend. Okay, next up is jewelry and nails. Jewelry is never allowed with your cheer stars uniform. 0 earrings, necklaces, rings are permitted, and that's a USASF rule, not just a cheer stars rule. Our team could lose 1 whole point on our score if a cheerleader is wearing any jewelry. Do not get any new piercings during the season that cannot be taken out for a few hours. So if you want to get your girl her ears pierced, please just wait till the season is over. Nails must be short, short, short. Okay, so if you're looking at your hand from the palm of your hand, you should not see any nails going over the tips of your fingers. Nails can be painted, but they do need to be a neutral color, like tan, nude, white, or light pink. If nails do not meet our safety standards, a coach may bring clippers or nail polish remover to have them trimmed or removed. So please plan accordingly, because we do not want to upset any of our stars by having to change their nails on the day of. This is an example as to why we cannot have long nails. Unfortunately, they can end in some pretty tragic and painful situations. Please remember that jewelry equals loss in points. It can equal ripped ears, loss of jewelry, and that can cause injury to other athletes. So again, no jewelry. Here's an example of some nails that are perfectly okay. They're exciting, they're cute, but again, they're neutral and super short. Okay, so next up is our dress code for competitions. Warm-ups are required, and they are the only thing that's allowed to be worn with the uniform. So if you do not purchase warm-up pants through Douglasville Cheer Stars, and you want them to be wearing warm-ups as they arrive, just some plain black warm-up pants. But you can also go no pants and just do the jacket with the uniform. All cheer stars should arrive in full uniform, and again, if you want them to have any additional layers on, plain black warm-up pants, or the warm-ups you purchase from us. Athletes may only wear Douglasville Cheer Stars uniform and warm-ups while at competitions. They can wear event t-shirts if you choose to purchase, but only at the event we are currently attending. Absolutely no pajama pants, baggy sweats, or jeans are allowed with your child's uniform top. And then athletes must wear white no-show socks so that they match their shoes. We do not want any colored socks on. And again, they need to be no-show. And then please have your cheerleader wear black or nude panties under their uniform. Okay, next up, we're going to go over awards. So all Douglasville Cheer Stars must attend awards. This is so much fun for the girls. So please, please, please remember that you have to stay for those. Good sportsmanship is a core tenet of Douglasville Cheer Stars. Our coaches teach all of our girls to clap for all teams, so please join us in that effort. We are super excited at awards no matter the score tier they receive. Again, we don't stress this too much to the girls, so you don't need to stress about it either. They will be celebrated, and we will be super excited for them no matter what score they receive. Warm-ups are not allowed at awards, so only uniforms are going to be allowed on stage for all novice athletes, and that goes for their performance as well as awards. Some other policies I want to go over. So please make sure your child gets a good night's rest and eats before meeting up with their team. healthy carbs and protein. So if they're meeting early in the morning, give them some yogurt or a banana and some eggs. Just remember, we are fueling their bodies to get them ready to go. So, because cheerleading is not an individual sport, if your child is sick or goes to bed sick, we might unfortunately require them to compete sick. Please call me as soon as you know your child is sick. My phone number is 678-416-5883. This is not something that you're going to want to message me on or mind about. This is something that you're going to want to call me about. I need to know immediately if something's going on with one of our athletes. Missing a competition is grounds for immediate dismissal from the team. Please remember that this is what they're practicing for. This is not just a class. This is a team, so you do have to be at both of those events. Your child must be at all practices leading up to their performances in 2025. So moving forward, please remember, all practices are mandatory. Please watch all Douglasville Cheerstars teams from priority viewing. Phones down and cheer loud. When your girls are on stage, please do not try and get their attention. They need to focus on themselves, their team, and their coaches. After your child performs, they are your responsibility. They need to stay with you until it's time to meet with the coaches for awards. All of that communication as far as meeting spots and times will be sent out via Remind. Remember to always be positive, especially to your child, about anything that they're doing and as well as any other teams are doing. Be positive. Be positive on social media during and after the event. Please remember that you're not just there for yourselves, you are representing our entire program. Competition days can feel intense, so please remember you never know who is listening. It's not just your kids around, it's lots of kids. If another child makes a negative comment to your child for any reason, please try and handle it directly with the parents. Do not parent another child. If another parent is saying anything negative about your child, please inform me immediately. We like to foster a very positive environment, especially at competitions. So again, please, please, please handle that with me or with the other parent. Please never approach a competition judge or an official with a complaint. Before or after events, do not contact the event company. Videos may be posted after the performance if it's a hit, and a hit just means that everything went well. If you're not sure, just reach out to me and ask me. Please remember that you cannot go live on any platforms. No TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, none of that. No live videos per the event companies. And again, I cannot stress this enough. Be on time, be on time, be on time. If you cannot be on time, be early. Be early. I like to be everywhere early. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to go over is our dress rehearsal. So our last practice before competition is on February 1st, and we are going to make that a dress rehearsal, which means hair, makeup, and uniform should be competition ready. And again, be early. February 1st, I can't stress this enough, the schedule will be different. Please note these practice times are different. Tiny Glow needs to arrive ready to go at 9 a.m., hair, makeup, and uniform on. They will be there for 1 hour only on February 1st. Parents can come in at 10 to watch. Limelight, athletes should arrive to the gym at 10:30, their normal time, and parents can come in at 12:30 for their performance. So Lime will have a little bit of a longer practice on February 1st, 10:30 to 12:30. Same goes for Orange Crush. They need to arrive, hair, makeup, and uniform on at 12 p.m., but they will be here for 2 hours. Parents will be let into the gym at 2 p.m. for their performance. I just want to take the time to thank each and every one of you for your commitment throughout this season. I know that your girls are really, really excited, and I hope that you are all excited to get to see them on stage as well. So if you have any questions at all about anything you saw in this meeting or anything else that you can think of, please email me, jc@douglasvillegymnastics.com, or you can message me on the Remind app. Again, I'm always here for any questions or concerns that you might have. I'm so excited to get to see your star shine on stage, and I know you're excited too. So thanks again, and I'll see you all soon.